Hi, you guys. I'm gonna do the get to know me tag, but I picked a couple different type questions, like from different blogs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna address like comments and subscriber questions first. So there was a comment on my video. I think all of these are on my comment or on my video. I hate my husband, where I'm like ranting about the recent annoyances my husband has done. And then one comment asks, how old am I? Because I look really young to be married. So I'm 27 now. Uh, yeah, so I was born in 98. And another commenter asked, am I still 4'10" in my video where I talk about my sexual assault, like that's the actual story. Um, because I must have mentioned like my size in that situation, but yes, I am 4'10" still. I pretty much stopped growing when I was, I want to say 10. Um, it became an issue where like decluttering my closet was something that me and my mom did because I just had too many clothes and too many shoes, not because I was growing out of anything. So, um, I will say now, today, that makes it kind of difficult with fashion and with my style because I can still fit into kids' clothes. I was used to wearing kids' clothes for a long time because I didn't grow out of my clothes. So, and then, especially when it comes to shoes, just being petite overall, the fashion industry does not do you any favors. So, shoes, especially, like, go into any adult shoe store and try to find a size 5 shoe. Um, the truth is, I wear a 4.5. So, you know, good luck finding that. Um, DSW used to have, oh my gosh, they used to go all the way down to a 4.5 in women's shoes. Sometimes they even have fours, but they were like back in the clearance section. But you know, over the years, I'm sure only a handful of women was buying the shoes. So now the most recent time I walked in DSW and went back there, they didn't even have like the fives. Like they started at 5.5, I think, or 6, which was really disappointing. So yeah, that's probably like I'll probably go more into that, like how my appearance, looking so young, um, has affected me, not just like style wise, but how people end up perceiving you and treating you. Because it's really interesting. But what are my hobbies outside of YouTube? So I'm a doll collector. I collect mainly MGA Entertainment dolls. So we're talking Rainbow High, Bratz, LOL, OMG. I recently brought 2 Barbies into my collection from like the 2005, 2006 Princesses of the World line. Um, but we'll see with that where that goes. I don't foresee myself having a huge Barbie collection. And as far as how I collect, I'm not an exclusively in-box collector. Like, I enjoy taking my dolls out of the box to restyle them. and pose them and take photography. So I might even make like a doll collection video, who knows, but I do have a few dolls still in the box. Some of that reason is just because I haven't gotten around to like having time to restyle them, and other reasons are because like they're staying in the box. Like I have Rainbow High Lily, what is she like? She's the Chinese New Year's doll. That one is staying in the box, and my goal was to get a duplicate of her to take out of the box because I bought her for my birthday one year, so I don't want to take her out the box. But the Barbies, if I start collecting Barbies, I could see myself only keeping Barbies to be in the box, because I'm not a fan of thinking of restyling a Barbie. I like my dolls to be a certain size to play around with like the fashion and stuff like that. I just think Barbies are too small for that. I don't like their style, to be quite honest. So, think about Barbie, then think about Rainbow High, and like you'll understand like what I'm trying to say. But I also love miniatures, obviously. Mini brands I was into for a while. I definitely want to get back into that. The mini brands are great because if you have, I forget what it's called, but it's like some type of putty. If you have that, you can get your dolls to hold anything. And like mini brands, they have money, food, certain household items. So it's really fun to photograph the dolls with that kind of stuff. And jewelry making, I'm not a pro by any means. I just like make jewelry for myself. Like if I feel like I want jewelry, or for as gifts for other people, like I'll make like bracelets and stuff like that. And then like crafts, obviously. Doll setups, doll wardrobes, backgrounds. In my back room, unfortunately, that room has become like a cardboard box graveyard. And I keep thinking, what am I going to do with all that cardboard? So the goal is to get one of those like electric saws or electric scissors or whatever to make it easier to cut up the cardboard. And I would definitely like to make a dollhouse, a customized dollhouse, eventually. So, favorite school subjects. My favorite subjects in school were art and science. Another comment I got on my video about, hey, my husband. Do I have tattoos and piercings? Yes. I got my first tattoo about like 2 months ago, back in September. But I have wanted tattoos since I was like 18. I was just more focused on my piercings at the time, because tattoos were a little bit too permanent for me, and I was just used to the impermanence of piercings. I have 2 tattoos now. I have this one on my wrist, which is, you can't see because it has the pink ink, but it's basically a corset piercing with a bow. A corset tattoo with a bow at the end. And then I have this tattoo, which is my daughter's initial and then a butterfly, which is like me, and then a carnation, which is her birth flower. She was born in January. Yeah, I have no intention to stop getting tattoos, but I'm pregnant right now, so we're on hold. I'm definitely more into alternative styles. So thinking like goth, kawaii, pastel goth, scene, stuff like that. So definitely want more. I'll probably make a video about like my tattoo plans and then show you guys like what kind of inspiration I use on Pinterest and stuff like that. Definitely want my whole leg eventually, so, but that's I need to plan that out. And then piercings, I'll also make a separate video about this. It's gonna be a long video, y'all, because I've had about every piercing you can think of, save for a couple more extreme ones. I don't know how many I have open right now. But they're all on my face. I don't have any body piercings anymore. I have four. I have 4 nose piercings. I'll probably do a video of me like putting my jewelry back in eventually. Obviously, like she's almost 1 now, so I don't really want nose rings and jewelry all over my face right now because I don't want to lose my nose, you know? But, yeah, I have my septum, 3 nose piercings, then I have 4, I think like 4 on this ear, and then geez, 5 or 6 on this one. Used to have my lip pierced, had a surface piercing, had 3 dermals, etc., etc. But we'll go into that in the piercing video. Am I done getting piercings? Absolutely not. But I'm just taking a little break right now. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is pink. To get into specifics, like if you think of any pastel color and any neon color, that's like the range of colors that I like to wear. Am I right or left-handed? I'm left-handed. What type of music do I listen to? I'm a K-pop girly, y'all. I can't lie. I like gospel music. I like R&B. We're talking like Chris Brown, Usher type era. 2016-ish and prior. New R&B. We're talking like Brent Faiyaz. I can't. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's a lot. It's a lot for me. And I like trance music. I've always loved trance and electronic music, like Robert Miles. Any rave type of music. And I love 80s music, like, I don't know, 80s rock. I'm a big fan. I might do like a music video. I don't want to get copyright strikes, so I'll have to look up how to do short enough little clips of the songs to not flag that, but definitely consider doing something like musical with my career, even if it wasn't like me playing an instrument, like kind of like more like DJing or like making playlists and stuff like that, because I love music. Um, Y'all, I got this. It's a DVD burner, but the problem is I have a Mac, and freaking Mac wants to be so particular once you buy in a certain type of adapter. So, you know, they have the USB-C plugins instead of the regular USB plug up that this does. But y'all, I have a pack of empty CDs. I have a CD player because I was making CDs on my old Mac that had a CD slot. But yeah, I love stuff like that. So my iTunes library, I need it. I'm the type of person who I don't love to stream music. I buy my music because ads kill my vibe. I'm sorry, ads piss me off so bad. When I'm listening to music, I hate hearing an ad. And pretty much the only time I'll deal with ads is when I'm watching like music videos, because I love watching music videos. Obviously, you're a K-pop girly. Visuals is a big part of like enjoying the music, and the choreography. Fashion is a huge part of the music too. So what's my favorite movie is She's All That. I love that movie. Typical high school nerd gets turned into prom queen and gets the guy type of movie, but I really find that movie super endearing and cute. I love it. My favorite TV show, yeah. I don't watch Degrassi. The Next Generation, the entire series, okay? Probably like 5 times now. I can't get enough. Ironically, my grandma, whenever we would go up to visit her, like she would just have Degrassi on the TV just playing. So that's how I kind of got familiar with Degrassi. When she would come visit us, she'd watch Degrassi, and then I'd end up like just watching it with her. So eventually I started watching it myself, and yeah, I love a series that follows the characters, and the characters are really getting older as time goes on, and they're going through these different things. They all have a different storyline. I love stuff like that. Another show like that is Heartland. I started watching Heartland. I was probably 18 or 19. I still haven't finished. I need to catch up for real. And Secret Life of the American Teenager was another TV show that I really loved. I could easily watch it again. Could easily. I love Shailene Woodley as an actress. In that particular context, like her in Divergent series, I don't know about that, but her in Big Little Lies, because I was watching that for a little bit because I had read the book. I like her in those more like mature roles that she's been playing recently. So, what's my favorite season? Springtime. I really love springtime because things are warming up. things are blossoming, things are becoming more colorful. Um, my favorite ideal spring day is one of those days. It's like 72. It's sunny, no clouds in the sky. You got all the windows in your house open, and the breeze is so strong. It's just blowing. The curtains everywhere. That's my favorite type of weather. Um, when is my birthday? My birthday is in October. Um, yeah, I'm not into. I don't. I'm one of those Christians. I'm not into that astrology stuff. So, but I was born in October. Do I have siblings? Yes, I'm the youngest of four, and my sister is in her early 40s. My brothers are in their mid 30s, and then I'm in my late 20s. Um, Favorite food? I love stews. Y'all, a beef stew will knock me out. Like, y'all, when it comes to your favorite food, that's the food that just, when you get that taste, it just makes you want to pass out. It's so good. I love beef stew. I love ribs. Ribs with macaroni and cheese. That'll have me knocked out. I will pass out over some ribs. I love ribs. Um, Soups. I love soup. Comfort food in general. Um, I love pastas, pasta dishes, pasta casserole type foods. Um, what else? Like hearty foods. We're talking about like hamburger helper type meals. I love those kinds of foods. Um, my celebrity crush is Jungkook from BTS. I'm gonna get into some K-pop lingo here, but when I first found out about BTS, right, like my focus was on Jin, and he's the reason that I even looked up the group because I was like, oh my gosh, what's his name? And then my bias slowly shifted to V and then Suga, and then like it stuck on Jungkook as I got older. And you know, the man has changed a lot. He's grown up. I used to watch a lot of his V lives. Obviously, I don't have time to keep up on K-pop like I used to, but I used to love watching his V lives, and just I like his personality a lot. Um, his style sense. Love the tattoos that he started getting, and he's an amazing, talented dancer. No one can deny that. Amazing singer. Yeah, what's not to love? He's definitely my celebrity crush. My favorite hairstyle. Oh my gosh, y'all. Slick down bun with a swoop. Okay? Don't play with me. Anything with a swoop. A swoop-de-doop. Okay? A perfect swoop. Yeah. And I need the baby hairs done with the little side tendrils curled. Y'all. The only hairstyle I did when I was like fully natural, like not putting heat to my hair at all, is a swooped bun. A swooped anything. Swooped single bun, swooped double bun, swooped pigtail braids. It's so cute. When I figured out how to do that swoop, y'all, I never stopped. And now it kind of sucks because my hair is longer and I don't really know how to do the swoop, how I'm used to it. I'll figure it out, y'all, because I can't live without swoop. I can't. Like, I love my middle part. I'm dedicated to my middle part. But I need to figure my swoop out, y'all. The makeup item I always have or can't live without, lip gloss. I love lip gloss. I need my lip balm, and then I need to put my lip gloss on top. I like clear lip glosses, thick lip glosses, sparkly lip gloss, colored lip gloss. It's a staple for me, especially when I'm not wearing makeup. Even when you're just going to bed, if you put on lip balm and then lip gloss and then you've done your skincare, you're wearing some cute pajamas, your hair slicked down, you will feel like an absolute goddess, trust me. My spirit animal, I've taken 1,000 of these type of tests. It's a swan or a wolf. Actually, I've also gotten fox. And I feel like a fox is probably the most accurate spirit animal for me. And then number 20, what is my design and decorating style? Shabby chic. I'm a big shabby chic fan. I love frills. I love lace. I love the pastels. I love dangly things. I love vintage stuff. I love all of that. And then I like farmhouse chic, country chic, stuff like that. Any decoration you might find at the thrift store, like snow globes, like stuff like this. I got this from the Goodwill a couple years ago, and it's a music thingy. I had a lot of those. Little like coin boxes, the angels, stuff with angels, the cherub babies, little angel statues, stuff like that. I really love. And I'm not sure if that's really shabby chic-esque. That's kind of more soothing, like kind of like nursery type decorations, just like very like sweet feminine decorations. Yeah, that's my decor style. This apartment still needs to be decorated like drastically, so I hope I can make some videos about, you know, decorating and stuff in the future. But there's 20 get to know me tag questions. Hope you learned something interesting about me, and I'll see you guys in my next video.